the difference between the subconscious level is as compared to the superconscious level. And this is something that I've found on the web that is in total conflict with what my meaning is of superconsciousness. They basically combine everything into one subconscious level, and talk about the things that can happen as a result of the being able to communicate with your subconscious level in certain ways. The subconscious level is the highest mental plane, and the highest mental plane is the fourth plane, and that is the boundary level between the subconscious and the superconscious, or the fifth plane. The fifth plane is the first of the God levels. It's the realm of God. It's the place that where time and space are no longer definable, if you will. I'm trying to say that obviously things happen there, so there is some time and some space, but for something to happen, nothing happens there as it does here. So it's a very different kind of a situation. And what happens there is that you become totally aware of, first, if God, if that's where your attention is, or of whatever you're putting your attention on. So that there's no real time, you can go anywhere you want, and there's no time frame involved in that communication that you do. So, for instance, if you want to visit a past relative that has passed on and is working on the higher or the spiritual levels, all you do is put your attention on them and you're there. You can do anything you want. There is no limitation in your abilities. You do basically the same things you do on the subconscious level. You allow things to happen. You don't. As soon as your attention goes there, you're there. So you allow things to happen in a way that is very similar to the lower planes, but in other words, putting your attention on something puts you there. And one of I just watched a video on Superconsciousness, where obviously the guy that was talking about it had no clue as to what Superconsciousness really is. He was still talking about the subconscious planes, and those are miraculous places. What he's talking about is miraculous. It's much further along than most people in this world are spiritually. Anybody that's gotten to the fourth plane is really, really far along. This is not a simple thing to do. And he's saying that, he in his daily life puts his attention on a parking place and allows it. And so he drives up to the parking place and somebody drives away and he just parks his car. Well, that's a small part. That's a small part of what spirituality can do for you. You can do all kinds of things with it. And if you're working on the subconscious level, which is really quite a bit further down spiritually than the fifth plane, it's a whole different world. But nevertheless, it's a pretty amazing place in itself. So I'm not saying that that one is that this is a bad place to be or anything like that spiritually, because it really is a great place. And you're going to find very few people that have access to their subconscious. One of the recent things that I've talked about here is that Dr. Bruce Lipton and his basically followers, I guess you call them, all understand that there is such a thing as a subconscious plane, and that they can use it to heal people. Well, that's a small part of what can happen on the fifth plane. The fifth plane is not totally unlimited, because it's only the fifth plane, and there are what 14 in the God realms, and that's only the God realms of this universe. There are other universes, and very few people, I would say, 1 in 1,000 understand that there is more. There are more than one. There's more than one universe in this. I guess you call it multiverse, but there's at least 100 universes within this multiverse, and each one of those has its own God. That's very similar to the same God here. They're all at the same level. It's an incredible level that they work at, and they're all quite wonderful and loving, and they have the same jobs that we've got here, of making everybody loving, or bringing everybody up to the highest level of love. So it's a pretty amazing thing that we have managed to throw away over the past 10,000 years as we became more and more influenced by productivity and money and all the things that we hold dear to us in this world today. And it's pretty amazing that we gave all this up just so we could have a car and a TV set and go to the movies or whatever that we do, and think that we're so far advanced. But the science of today is not anything close to what it can be, and I have said before will be in probably 5 years as we move more toward the love and away from all of this materiality that we love so much today. Where it will go after that, it's incredible. Once you get into this phase of everything being within your awareness, it just multiplies at an alarming at a wonderful rate. All right, you're gonna go to. We could go. Who knows where we could go? Well, I told you about the Pleiadian people on the Orion Belt. They're about the highest, if not the highest, evolved people in the universe, in this universe. Certainly in this galaxy, as far as I know. But they're again, they had to go through this just like everybody else. We're all in an evolving universe that continues to grow as the love grows, and the love is a cascading thing. Once we get on board with this, it's going to be pretty amazing. Nobody will recognize where we are today. We're really far behind, and we've gotten behind. We were further ahead at one time, and we go through these cycles, these spiritual cycles, and they're long, much longer than everybody on the web seems to think. They're 500,000 years, and they go on within those cycles. Each of those cycles, the 4 cycles, the iron, bronze, copper, gold. As they cycle through those ages, there are many cycles within those, and many cycles within those. How far this one will take us, I can't tell you. We've been in the Iron Age for quite a while now, ridiculous amount of time. But we're just about to split off and go back into the Golden Age, as I've said. The possibilities are endless. All we have to do is just let go of our minds and get onto this spirituality, and this stuff will happen faster than you can imagine.